Oh my god. Good morning. Today is the day. I'm finally reading the A Good Girl's Guide to Murder trilogy. And this is gonna be a spoiler reading vlog. So if you haven't yet read this, don't watch this video. But if you have read this, then welcome. I hope you're excited to see my reactions. I am so excited to read this. I posted a short asking everyone to recommend me a thriller, and everyone and their mothers said this. So I'm excited. I do have high expectations, so I really hope this leaves me shocked. What I asked for, I was saying when I finish the book, I want to have like that dumb look on my face. Like I want to look like this. So that's the goal. I'm going into this completely blind. I don't know a lot about this series at all, so I'm excited, and let's make some coffee. I'm not sure if I should use this cute handmade ceramic mug. It says My Sunshine at the bottom, which is really cute, or if I should use the gingerbread man mug. It is past Christmas, but it's still December, and I think I only have a couple days left to use this. I don't know. I think this guy. We've got the whole series, although I should just take out the first book. And then we've got our cozy coffee. You guys are so excited. I'm gonna binge this. Small reading update. So I'm only on chapter 18, but it's saying that Andy's body has never been found. Am I crazy to assume she's still alive? I think she is. Reading update. I'm up to chapter 6, so I'm on page 56. So far, so good. Really, really interesting. So what's currently happening is she is suspicious of Jason, Andy's dad, just because he's acting a bit shifty. I also feel like there might be a cute, am I just imagining this? Is there gonna be like a cute sort of love story between Pip and Ravi? They've got like a cute sort of relationship going on. Like they make some funny jokes and stuff. But yeah, so far, so good. The weather is so perfect for like a gloomy, cozy reading day. By the way, I live in New Zealand, so it's actually summer where I am because we're in the southern hemisphere. So for it to be this gloomy and rainy is definitely not the vibe you want for summer, but it is the vibe you want for a reading vlog. So thank you, other gods. It is getting juicy. So I'm on page 85, and Pip is messaging one of Andy's best friends, Emma, and Pip is pretending to be Chloe, another one of Andy's best friends. So these two best friends, they haven't spoken much since Andy died. She says to Emma, "You didn't tell Pip anything about Andy's love life, did you?" And then Emma goes, "I'm guessing you mean the secret older guy, not Sal." Woo! Hey everyone, so I'm nearly halfway through the book. I'm on page 170. I've just been sat in the same position for a couple of hours, just non-stop reading. It is so good, such a page turner. It's definitely one of those books you do not want to put down. So much has happened so far. We found out that Andy was a drug dealer. We found out she has a very odd relationship with her dad. Her dad is always like putting her and her sister down, and her mom, like he's just really mean and affecting their self-esteem. He had an affair. What else have we found out? Her and her friend group went camping, and then she saw that someone was recording them, and then they all tried to chase that person. But when she got back to her tent, there was a note left in her sleeping bag, and it said, "Stop digging, Pippa." So I don't know who that is, but it's getting very, very juicy. I'm just gonna get ready now, so I'm gonna put some makeup on, get out of my pajamas, because I'm going over for a sleepover at my mom's house soon. So I don't actually live at home. I've lived out of home for like 4 years, but every fortnight or so I go over to my mom's house for a sleepover, and it's the best thing ever. So I'll speak to you guys soon. Okay, so I just finished getting ready. I feel much cuter. The power of makeup. Hey Cooper. So we are here. We are at the halfway mark. Oh, nearly at the halfway mark. So I'm just gonna do some more reading before Mum picks me up, and I'm gonna change my reading spot. I might read on the table. You guys. So they're at the bed and breakfast that Andy used to go to, and they found it because she was searching the bed and breakfast online, and it had photos of a bathroom with red and white floor tiles, and it was the same red and white floor tiles that she saw Andy was in a photo in that Max had of her. This sounds confusing. If you have read the books, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, back to the main point. They're speaking to the owner, and they're like, have you seen this girl? And they show her a photo of Andy. And she says, yes, I recognize her. She came in here recently. And then they say, oh, like in 2014? And the owner says, no, a few weeks ago. And they say, how can that be? She died 5 years ago. You guys, this is very juicy. It really reminds me of Pretty Little Liars. Like, it's very similar, especially because Pip has received a few messages from an unknown number, you know, telling her to back off, etc. And it just really reminds me of A from Pretty Little Liars. So I'm really enjoying this. Okay, that may have been a false alarm, because now the owner's grandson is here, and he's saying that the owner has Alzheimer's, and she forgets things. So it's either a false alarm or the grandma is actually right and Andy was there a few weeks ago. We'll find out. Hello, so quick reading update. I'm just over halfway through. I'm on page 235, so that's chapter 26. And I'm up to the part where she's logged in to Naomi's Facebook and she's stalking Max's photos from the night that Andy died. And she's just confused because there's a lot of photos of them all on the night that she died, and she doesn't know who took the photo. There's a mysterious fifth person, so we're gonna find out who that is. And I'm just gonna go get my nails done now. I'm gonna go hang out with my mom. We're gonna get dinner and get our nails done. I might do like a maroon, I don't know. And I'm gonna take the second book with me because I'm gonna stay the night. So I should probably finish this tonight and I'll start the second one tomorrow. Hey guys, so I'm at Mum's place now. I've just tucked myself in bed. I got my nails done, so they're maroon. We got an Indian takeaway and we watched 2 Weeks Notice. It's like a cute sort of rom-com with Hugh Grant and Sandra Bullock. So just a nice cozy evening. I'm tucked in bed and I'm gonna finish the rest of this. I've got like 140 pages left or so. I'm loving it so far. You guys, so she went to the woods to destroy the memory sticks in the laptop because she got a threatening message saying that the person will only return her dog if she destroys all the evidence of the case she has so far. And so she went and she destroyed everything, and in return they're meant to return her dog. And they just found out that he drowned. What the hell? Oh my god. She just found out that a SIM card that Naomi was using is actually her dad's card, Mr. Ward's card. And she just went to check the printer and see what was recently printed. And she found a note that said, "This is your final warning, Pippa, walk away." And that was from Mr. Ward's office. It's currently, oh, please focus, 11:16 p.m. and I just finished the first book. Oh my god, that was insane. I did not see that coming. I did not see the Becca thing coming at all. I can't believe it was her all along. And oh my god, it's so good. I'm too tired to compose my thoughts, so tomorrow morning I'll talk about it a bit more, but that was so good. Good morning. It is the next day. Last night I finished the first A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and it was so good. Oh my god. I'll do my ratings of each one at the end of the video. But guys, I did not see that coming. I did not see Becca being Andy's killer coming. I really thought Andy was going to be alive. Oh, so good. I binged this in one day. I don't normally finish books in one day, so that just shows you how good it is. And I'm going to be starting Good Girl Bad Blood today. I'm also excited because for some reason I thought that all 3 books were going to revolve around this story. I didn't realize that each book had its own sort of story and mystery to uncover, so I'm excited to see what this one is about. I'm just going to make myself a cup of coffee first, and then I'll do some reading. Oh yeah. I don't always drink coffee, like filter coffee like this, but I love it. I used to not love it, but I just find it so comforting. And because it's not very strong, you can have like more cups of coffee a day, which is always fun. One of my favorite things about being at Mum's house is she's got like lots of cute different sort of mugs. And every time I make a coffee, I'm always like, ooh, which mug am I going to choose for the day? I'll show you guys my favorite. Okay, so I'm deciding between these 3 mugs today. Either this Slytherin one, which I love, or this one that says I drink as much coffee as the Gilmore Girls, which is super cute, or Luke's. So if you've watched Gilmore Girls, you know that, Star Hollows, you know that this is the, you know, this is Luke's from Gilmore Girls. So I don't know. I might do this one. I changed my mind about the cup. I'm gonna use the, well, I'm not gonna use, I am using the Slytherin mug. I just love it. But you know, when I do take the test to see which house I'm in, it's never Slytherin or Gryffindor. I'm always a Hufflepuff, which, like, no hate to Hufflepuffs, but it's not like, it's not one of the cool houses. I think you either want to be in Gryffindor or Slytherin, or if you're smart in Ravenclaw, but I'm not smart enough, so. That's so cool. I see why this series is called what it is. So she's just naming her podcast and they called it A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I like things like that. I love when a title is like incorporated into the book. Very satisfying. Hey everyone, so I'm back home now. I'm just gonna do some more reading. Update. Oh, that was a train. Update. So I'm 72 pages in and the plot is just beginning for this book. So Jamie is missing and she just agreed that she will investigate it for it because the police don't want to do it because Jamie is an adult, so he's like a low risk person, and they have too many investigations going on to bother about Jamie. It's funny because my fiance's name is Jamie, so every time Jamie is brought up, I just imagine my fiance. So it's quite late right now. I'm gonna do some reading until I fall asleep. I'm on page 110. So far this book isn't gripping me as much as the first one. It's still super interesting, don't get me wrong, but I don't feel as like hooked or like wanting to find out what's gonna happen next as much as I did with the first one, but yeah, I mean, I'm only like a quarter way through, so we'll see. Good morning, everyone. So it's actually been a full day since I've updated you guys on where I'm at in the book, just because I was very busy yesterday and for some reason I just didn't think to pick up the camera and record. I don't know why. So I last spoke to you guys, not last night, but the night before. And you know how I was saying that, oh, this book isn't gripping me as much as the first one, and then I think I was liking the first one more. I lied. So I think I went to bed. I was going to bed and I was gonna do some reading, and I was on page 110. time, when was it? Yeah, I was on page 110 and then I read up to page 230. It was 1 a.m. when I was going to sleep. I really thought I was gonna read like one more chapter and fall asleep. I was wrong. I was humbled because it just got so interesting. I could not put it down. What has happened so far? So a few things have happened since I last spoke to you guys. We have gone into Jamie's laptop. So Pip has finally figured out what the password is and she's in Jamie's laptop. She's seen that he recently was searching the trial between Nat De Silva and Max. He was also Googling things like controlling relationship with your dad, something along those lines, or no, controlling fathers. That's what he was Googling. He was also Googling what is abuse and how to fight. So a few random things. So it looks like he knew he was gonna get into a bit of like an altercation. What else have we found out? Oh, we found out that he's been messaging a girl from school, but he didn't think it was her. He thought it was a catfish. So there's this person out there, we don't know who it is, who's been using photos of this girl from school on their Tinder profile and changing the hair color and pretending to be older and catfishing Jamie. So he's like developed this online relationship with this girl, and then he obviously, before he goes missing, he finds out that, you know what? Let me make my morning coffee as I speak to you guys because my brain, it's not working. So give me a second. I'm an oat milk girly through and through. It's my favorite. And I actually don't really like syrups. I always put just like a sugar cube in my coffee. Something is so satisfying about using sugar cubes. I don't know what it is. They're just so like, look at this. They're so cute. And you just go like boop. Okay, which coffee should we choose? Honestly, I love having an espresso machine. It really saves you on having to like buy your coffees. Just because like it makes fantastic cafe quality coffees at home. Nespresso, please sponsor me. This is my second video in. I've only got like a handful of people that watch me, but we found something very juicy up. So Pip is talking to Daniel, Nat's brother, and she's mentioning to him that Jamie was messaging a girl called Layla, either catfish. And when she says Layla, Daniel has like a sort of a physical reaction. So obviously he knows who Layla is. And Daniel, Adam Clark, the teacher who was also messaging Layla, and Jamie all look vaguely similar. And they're all 20, they're not all 29. Jamie was pretending to be 29, but let's say they were, they're all 29. I've got no idea what's gonna happen. Was Jamie on his way to kill Max or try to hurt Max? Because, let me get up. Because because Jamie and Nat used to be very good friends. He obviously really cared about Natalie. I think he was in love with her. Jamie was Googling things like how to fight, and he took a big yellow knife with him the day that he disappeared. Do you think he was on his way to try to hurt Max because of what Max did to Nat? What the hell? They just pleaded Max not guilty. So I'm gonna go out and do a few errands, but I'll still bring my book with me just in case I get a moment to read, because I've only got like under 100 pages left and the plot is thickening. Oh my god. First of all, this has gone somewhere I did not expect. I did not think that there would be like some sort of creepy child murder case going on. But Stanley Forbes is what's his name? Child Brunswick. He was the 10-year-old that assisted his dad in like the killing of multiple children. Shit is getting wild. So we just found out that Charlie, Pip's neighbor, is Layla. So Charlie has heard that Child Brunswick is in Fairview, the town that they live. and he's been trying to find out who it is, and obviously we know now it's Stanley. And Charlie's just confronted them now, and he's got the gun, and he's wanting to kill Stanley Forbes because of what he did. Because when Charlie was 8, his twin sister was one of the children that was abducted and killed by Child Brunswick, aka Stanley, and his dad. Maybe controversial, I don't know about you guys, but I'd want to kill him too. Finished. That was fantastic. I've just got one thing to say, is I don't like how much we're mourning Stanley. Like, don't get me wrong, I feel bad that he died, and obviously he wouldn't have chosen that life for himself. I do feel bad for the guy. It was fantastic. It was so good. Again, I'll do my ratings at the end of this. 2 out of 3 done. It is time for the last one. As Good as Dead. This one's a little bit thicker. Ooh, it's nice. I really like the cover. It's like kind of glossy, and it's got like some texture. 450 pages, so it's a little bit bigger than the other ones. I'm so excited. Good morning. I'm on page 128. Hoping today I can finish it. I'm not sure. I've got about 300 pages left, so I really hope I can finish it. It'll just be a lot of time spent reading today, which is always fun. I just hope no life admin or anything gets in the way of my reading time. This book is scary. It was creeping me out because they just found out that there was a recent like serial killer that was on the loose, but he got locked up away like 6 years ago, and a lot of his tactics were very similar to what's happening to Pip. So he would draw like headless chalk lines, and he would leave dead pigeons on the road headless. So lots of creepy things happening. She's currently on the phone to the mom of the serial killer, although she's doubting that that person is the real serial killer. They think that that person is still out on the loose and the wrong person has been in jail. And so now Pip has taken it upon herself to investigate this case. She's braver than me. If that happened to me, I'd move away. I'd be like, fuck this. But yeah, I'm just gonna make my morning coffee and then I'll get some reading done. Hopefully I finish it today. Nothing is better than putting cinnamon on your coffee. It just makes it taste like mwah. Okay, so we found out that Andy was messaging Harriet Hunt, and Harriet is the sister of one of the victims of that serial killer. So, bit odd. And we also found out that that serial killer worked for Andy's dad's company. Was Andy Bell the killer? Because it was mentioned in the first book she was really jealous of other women, other beautiful women, and all of the victims of this killer are all like beautiful, gorgeous women. I've got no idea. Honestly, there's no point in me even guessing because the last 2 books threw me in for a loop and I did not see it coming, so there's no point in me guessing. Holly Jackson is gonna surprise me. You guys, she's just been kidnapped. She's been kidnapped. What is gonna happen? What is going to happen? And also, I think this book is giving me trust issues because tell me why, please tell me why I keep thinking that this DT mysterious killer is Ravi. Am I going crazy? It was Jason Bell, Andy's dad. But I don't know, because like there's still 200 pages left. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Yeah, there's still 200 pages left. So how could that be? How will the story end there? What is gonna happen in these next 200 pages? My heart is beating so fast. I'm up to the part where Pip had just taken the tape off and she has the hammer and she's gonna smash the window and she's about to escape. But I'm just so nervous and scared that he's gonna come back. Honestly, the stress that I'm under. Okay, so they've killed Jason and now Ravi has come over and he's helping her sort of frost the dead body and then heat it up. Because apparently if you do that and you flip the body around a couple times, it makes it seem like the time of death happened a few hours later. I'm finding out lots of interesting information in this book. I don't know if it's information I need for my actual life, but it is fascinating, I will say. And I just want to say I feel bad for doubting Ravi, okay? I was losing my mind. My dog is just so cute. Look how cozy he looks. Okay, so I'm on chapter 42, page 350. I've got 100 pages to go. And I need a plot twist to happen. Ravi is either, or someone she loves is either gonna snitch on her, or I don't know. Finished. Give me a moment. I need a few minutes to compose my thoughts. Finished. Oh my god. Oh my god. What am I gonna do with my life now? You guys, this series has consumed me. Like, it is so good. I get the hype, I get it. It is addictive, it is a page turner, you wanna know what's gonna happen. I love the characters, I love Pip, I think she is a genius. I love Ravi, and you guys, I feel so bad. I can't believe I thought Ravi was the DT killer at one point. I don't know why. My mind was just going dark places, okay? I lost all faith. Oh my god, okay, so finished this book. I'm so happy it ended the way it did, because for a moment I thought she wasn't gonna speak to Ravi again, and I was so sad for him. He's probably my favorite character, but it ends with a text message. Where is it? It ends with a text message. It says, "Hey Sarge, remember me?" And so Max is locked up, Jason is gone, and there is justice in the world again. Oh my god, fantastic series. So I'll do my ratings on each of them. This is gonna sound strange because I don't think any book for me is a 5-star, and I'll just explain why. With thrillers or like mysteries, I can't ever give them a 5-star. Just because for me a 5-star is a book that will like stick with me forever. I think about them and the characters and like the story forever. Or it has like a really big emotional impact on me. And so with a thriller and mystery, as amazing as it was and a huge page turner, I think in a year's time I won't be thinking about these characters the way that I would with my other 5-star books. However, it's a 5-star series. That might not make any sense, but it is a 5-star series, but for some reason, the books individually aren't 5 stars for me, but they're pretty damn close. So starting off with the first book, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, this one is gonna be a 4.5 stars. It amazed me, I loved it, it was so easy to get into. I read it in one day and I was obsessed with it, so 4.5 stars. The second one, I'm gonna give a 4 stars just because it had a bit of a slow beginning. I think it took me like over 100 pages to kind of get into it. But it did blow my mind, so 4 stars. And then the last one, it's somewhere in between a 4.5 and a 4.75. This one was phenomenal. I just did not see this one coming. This one blew my mind. It shocked me. I love the way that Holly Jackson sort of wrapped all the stories together. It just felt very cohesive and really, really well thought out. So she's a fantastic writer. Oh my god. I definitely feel like I need to read something light and fluffy after this series because this book definitely scared me. But oh my goodness, you guys, what a incredible time. I had so much fun reading these books. So thank you so much for watching. I had so much fun filming this. This was my first ever reading vlog, so I hope you guys like them. I'm happy to do any more. Leave any suggestions for me of what you'd like me to read. And bye guys.